because we would have definitely been in the building already if Danny hadn't got killed. Because that chief was like, go, you guys go, and then all of a sudden he's like, oh shit, fireman dead, what? And then he just gave up everything here and went there. So then the other chief came. It was just the timing was as we were coming out. Otherwise he would have been like, you just go. Timing is everything. And there was like maybe 10 or 12 units on this page, and they called us out of all those units, and they go 240 engine, and my boss goes, yeah, 240. I mean, we're heading into the trade center, and he goes, all right, don't go directly in. He goes, stop at the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel and set up a command post there, because they wanted a staging area to prepare. But he picked our unit. There was a list of 10 units he could have picked, and the fact that he said 240, we lived. I mean, at that point, like life is so fragile, and decisions during time of urgency or at some time in your life, some shit's gonna go down. You're gonna be in a store, somebody's gonna rob it, a fire's gonna happen. Whatever happens in your life, when you remain cool in that situation and make your decisions and follow your instinct. Don't doubt your instinct. If something says get the fuck out of that situation, don't say, I feel weird. Like, get the fuck out. Something's telling you that for a reason. And that used to happen to me on the train. I'd get on a train in Brooklyn, and I'd walk on, and I'd go, I gotta get off this fucking car and go to another car. Because I'd make eye contact with somebody, or I see something, I'd be like, this ain't gonna be good. You're very observant, because when I'm not good, you come in and you go, I can feel your energy drop in your energy. You're very observant of energy, and so am I. And when you're in the situations when emergency is happening, that comes in so handy, because most people are just walking around either panicking or not thinking clearly. This was 3 months after the Trade Center. So we're going down Flatbush Avenue. We're coming down, we got a fire truck right with us. We're like, I got the cell phone after the Trade Center, because everybody was like, yo, we need to get in touch with you if anything happens. So I'm literally on the way to this, and I can see, I mean, it was a jet into a neighborhood. So a giant mushroom cloud. It looked like the end of the world, you know? So I'm like, I'm on the cell phone, I'm calling everybody, just telling them goodbye. I'm like, all right, my girlfriend, my mom, everybody's like, all right, put the TV on, we're going. We're just, one after another, we're just bringing the bodies out. And all of a sudden, the FBI guys come down with their big FBI jackets and everything. And like, what the fuck are you guys doing? We're like, we're firemen. We're in full fucking uniform. Like, what the fuck do you think we're doing? He goes, leave the bodies. We have to investigate. And I'm like, we're literally almost like an art. I'm like, dude, they're gonna burn. This is somebody's mom, somebody's dad. Let's get the fucking bodies out of there. But they wanted us to leave them. I didn't argue with them. My boss took over and they did it. But they stopped us from moving those bodies. And then what they told us to do, go find plane parts. So we're in the backyard. I found big chunks of the plane. There were things, and they wanted to know where certain parts of the plane were, because at this point they're still thinking it's a terrorist attack. There was jet fuel in all the sewers. So the FBI and everybody was saying that they evacuated the entire neighborhood because they thought that the sewer system was going to explode, because all the jet JFK was only 3 miles away. It had just taken off, so it was a jet full of fuel, crashed, and everything went into the sewer system and burned in the houses and all. But it was like a disaster nightmare. Yeah, dude. No. And I turn around. The reason I'm turning around is because of the jumpers, because we're standing there and everyone's jumping. We're watching these people hit the ground. So I turn around. And then as I'm turning around, the guy's filming me, and I'm like, holy shit, the camera's right there. But you can literally see me in the World Trade Center. Like, I'm so close to it. I have no idea how I survived. When I went to that monk and he did that reading, I had that really weird reading, and he freaked out. He was like, you're not supposed to be here and all that. And so I do believe in, like that I bartered for my life or something in that 7 seconds. I had an incident where I was like, I feel like I bartered for my life. Like, no, I'll go back. I got to go back, but I know it's going to suck. I know it's going to be bad. I obviously didn't know what was going to happen to me, but like, I felt like I had a choice, and so did my friends. And my friends chose to go, and I didn't. I said, I'm going to stay, but it's going to be hard. So to me, I relate to you guys. I'm definitely feel like I've lost and need to start over. And whatever happened, meeting you guys and starting this music again, it started me in a forward movement of positivity. And that's what music saved my life, literally.
Yeah.
The Star Cult shit literally gives me a reason to, do things. So you always say like thank you, and you're very appreciative, and
I really am, bro.
but the thing is, dude, I don't think you realize how much you're helping me. Just being around, being my friend, doing this music stuff,
really
like the money is the thing that allows us to do what we need to do, but the friendship is really appreciated, man. It's really like,
not even like asking for shit. You know what I mean?
No, it's appreciated. You guys are like, I'd be much more hurting without good friends. Like,
that's real.
yeah, and moving forward, like when we're together, like we have this moment, just so you know where I'm coming from. But I don't deal with fire barber shit. I deal with music, and that's what makes me happy. And weed, and girls, and it keeps me away from thinking about mutilated friends and things like that. And that's the reality of PTSD that I deal with.
Like I always say, I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
So
even looking at that, I knew you were a fireman, but I still ain't putting that together. Like Trade Center and none of that shit.
No, I keep shit.
So
down.
this round of me and you.
Yeah, I keep it real low because I was deep in it, man. I was fucked up. I wanted revenge. I wanted to.
So even in that video you showed me, you were thinking about that.
No,
that revenge and shit.
No, at that time I was just thinking about getting my friends. I didn't start becoming revenge and killer driven until about 2004, when all the funerals were over, everything was finished, and I would just be sitting in the firehouse thinking, and I'm like, what the fuck? If somebody came and killed all my friends, I'm not a man if I don't fight back. I'm not a man if I don't revenge these guys. I'm not a man. Like,
and then you start hearing the conspiracies, so I feel that.
Dude, I was losing my mind, seriously. So I knew I had to get it. But I did leave on the good terms. I had you mentioned you had asthma. I had an asthma type. It was called RADS. It's called reactive airway disease. So I only had 70% of my lung capacity after the Trade Center. So I don't live my life ever looking to live an extra day. I'm living my life to enjoy this day. To me, I'm only here for a very limited time, but the people I choose to be around are superstars. They're lightning bolts. You guys have energy about you that is very intense, and that's why I want to be around it. I want to be a part of it because I see you're going somewhere.
I'm gonna be myself here.
Yeah, you're your like own rocket ship, man. You are only limited if you look back and start. Just forward and keep going. Set your goal, what you want to do in life, your high goal, and then set your hurdles, and you just go boom. You never forget that main goal, whatever it be. Make a difference musically, change people's lives, make $1 million, do it, whatever the fuck it is.
And that's the thing. I just want to expand in general. I just want to. I can't even put it in words. It's not even money. Like, I get that a lot from you too. I realize you don't even care about. That made me. I already didn't give a fuck about money as much, but you really made me realize more. It's like
all of these other ways. When they're streaming, they've got ads on. They got something. You're being compensated somehow. They all bring. It could be pennies over here, pennies over nickels, dimes over here, but it all adds up. It's from all over the world. It's from. You're gonna start seeing, and then what's really cool is it gets like a snowball effect. We'll get a baseline. We'll be like, all right, you got 150 this month. We're like, we know that's a good month, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden you're gonna start seeing, oh shit, the checks are coming in at 250. You're like, damn, we're doing really good. We got to keep this up.